gotten most of the most useful items. A lot of the other things are just more whale, just meat, which is rotting out in the sun, which is not very good at all. There are a few other things, but I think we've gotten the most useful stuff. So let's go talk to him and give him what he wants. Graham, I believe this dress is the true treasure your father was referring to. How ironic. Why? It's my mother's wedding gown. It's weird that you know that. Oh, Dad, you old softy. Is that what you were trying to tell me? To get a wife and not waste my life searching after your treasure? Well, we're at an awkward impasse, Dad. Yes, he knew what the important things in life were, of course. Yes. The one thing all above all its gold and riches couldn't buy was my mother's love. Aw, thanks, you made me so happy. Good to know that my daddy was a worthless pirate scumbag. Even though he loved my mom so much, she did not love him. I assume that's what you're saying? Probably not. Respect your father for being a good pirate. Sure. Piracy is... You'd be happy about someone being a pirate. I guess. That just means, you know, more peg leg holes in your carpet every time they come to your holiday greetings. Or, you know, ale spilt all over your fucking cat. I don't know, maybe maybe your cat just got really explorative and he shouldn't have. Anyway, as you can tell, we have some new toys to play with. And Kless is one in particular. We already replaced his shield. He has a new helmet, which is much better for him. And a new gauntlet, which is also much better for him. And some other items that are pretty good. So we're going to check those out. I'm going to... Well, two items in particular I'm thinking about. I'll show you what I mean in a second, as soon as I... Here they are. Alright, so... Elven boots. What did that transform? Nightmare boots. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Pair of boots enchanted by dream magic. By dream magic. Okay, sure, whatever you say, Tales of Phantasia. Oh no, it's super magical and shit! Okay, whatever you... alright. The Saphira. You can turn it into Saphira +1, which is pretty much the same, but better. So, I mean, you know, why not? I don't think... Oh, we might end up equipping it, but I don't know. We don't really need it that badly. The Dark Seal. This allows you to receive 54 months. Gonna upgrade that to the Demon Seal, which doubles the experience you gain in battle, will prevent you from using your skills, and it also disables your defenses. It doesn't tell you that, but it does, believe me. I probably won't be using these items, but I thought it was important to, you know, show you in case you wanted to level grind. We're probably gonna have to do that in this next dungeon I'm gonna go through. I just thought of that. Oh my god, this is gonna suck. And alright, so we're gonna leave it back at that. And now I believe we go to the optional dungeon, the mystery dungeon, the awesome the powered, the deadly dungeon that will rape our anus really hard. Gonna stock up, and I'll meet you there. BRB. And here we are at the optional dungeon, like I promised you guys. If you don't know where this is, it's Moira's Gallery. You remember that place that was tiny little dungeon way back in? Well, it turns out there's a lot more layers than we thought there were. Yeah, who saw that shit coming, right? Anyway, you just go southeast from Phantasia and you'll find this place. It only unlocks after you've... Oh. Yeah, I think we already have that. Seriously, guard, why have you stood here this whole time just to tell us what we already know? I think this guard just gets his kicks off from being an asshole to people. Did he say ancient permissions? Oh yeah, that's a really old permissions, but I guess it's good enough. What a dipshit. Right, I figured I'll go through the rundown of what I have situated here. We're going to learn these moves. Teleport is actually a really good move from what I've learned. Who knew? I mean, really, who thought a teleporting warrior would be incredibly dangerous? Anyway, once you master these, Soul Forge and Soul Strike, as you can see there will be unlocked, and it'll let you, you know, sweep right out of the door. At least for the others. Well, of course I leave Mint's open, her spell list open, because a lot of her spells are actually situational. Like, let's say, Acid Rain. That could be handy in pretty much any level, and this could be handy if you just hurt a little bit. Stuff like that, you know. You get the idea. Clarth, for this dungeon, this is optional dungeon, I'm going to limit him to his only most powerful spells, like Osca and Origin, because of their general, just how good they are. The others are still good, but they're weaker, and it takes a lot longer to... And you want him to, like, maximize his spell casting, pretty much. And for Archie, I think a few enemies in here resist Thunder, so we're leaving her with Explode, Tidal Wave, and Death Cloud. Actually, yeah, a Death Spell, I know what you're thinking, that's weird. But believe me, it's, that's one of the higher... I think we're supposed to get another one in here somewhere. And anyway, as for the equipment, I'll hurry up and show you that. We gave Kless a Jade Ring to cut the cost of a lot of those techniques he's going to be using. Mana Earrings on her, and a Magical Rune to decrease health casting time. The Fairy Ring Mystic Rune combo is good for both of them, just because of how, I mean, cut the TP needed in half and decrease the magic spell time by half. That's great, believe me. It's fucking awesome. Alright, so... I don't think I was supposed to pull that. Oh, jeez. Where is it? Oh, damn it. Alright, so I'm totally not retarded. Yeah, so, okay. So from what I can tell, you just gotta go down. And... supposedly these random battles are actually extremely tough. So I guess we'll see how tough it is. Most people would go, hey, you need to cut out the random battle. Well, actually, I am going to cut them out technically, but I'm going to play them anyway, because I will probably die many times to them. And you just got to keep going down, apparently. I didn't even know. Going down. Ah, you're looking at the newly undiscovered section. It's in the room to the northeast of here. Okay. So this guy was kind enough to tell us some shiny things. Or this way. I think he lies. But you never know. Alright, look at this. I work for the Invensting government, supplying food and other supplies, but you're not affiliated with the government, so I've got to charge you. Alright, so apparently there's guys down here investigating, probably uncovering ancient evil dark dragon lava creatures or some shit. If you got that reference, then you probably know too much about the Lord of the Rings series. Just saying. Alright, so there are room bottles here in case you wanted to, well, you know, use room bottles, I guess. The dwarves show made some bizarre item. You talk like a man. What's wrong with you? This can't have been words. We were trying to recover as many dwarven... Ah, okay. So they're digging this deep to find dwarf shit, I guess. And almost living in the lower caverns are certainly hindering our explanation. Hindering? I know none of you can be as high level as me, so they are either raping your anuses, or you're so high level above me that I don't even know. We still can't tell if these caves are naturally occurring or whether the dwarves actually carved them out themselves. I assume carved them out themselves. Okay, so you can rest here. It's a great place to save because what's going on? Oh, I think this is like a little carved out section. I'm not sure though. Heading down, take care! The southern door is the lower caverns. Okay. So I guess we're heading off to the lower caverns. Basement level 10. Here's the save point. We're gonna use it anyway, just because... Hey, why not? What the tits? All our holy bottles shattered. What was that? So yeah, if you can't tell... This cave is some fucking shit. They have evil so strong down here, you're not even allowed to use holy bottles. Do you understand that shit? oh, the random encounter rate. They're really jacking up for this place. Oh my god. I'm actually a little bit scared. So I guess here we go. Okay, well, nothing bad happened there. It was just a huge cave, deep, dark abyss of hell and Satan. So, alright, so I'm told there's another enemy here. It's a worm of some kind. Yeah, I am leaving this in because it's technically new enemies. There's a worm of some kind in this place, and if you... What? Okay, so I need to fix that. Yeah, there's a worm of some kind in here that apparently you can't kill, and it will automatically kill you if it touches you. So that's nice to know. Alright, so we're beating up a little girl at this point, so that's cool. Alright, so that's some extreme level grinding right there. Alright, so I need to fix... Apparently, the guide I'm using is only useful about 80% of the time. And yeah, I'm not afraid to admit it, I do need a little help with this part, especially because I was never one to explore more than I probably should have with games and shit, man. It's just not even funny. I'll leave that open just in case. Alright. So now we're at the B11. B11 is... I just noticed, do you think no, I must be just imagining shit now. I think the music is like distorting or something crazy like that. I don't know for sure now, don't quote me, I'm just saying. Alright, so Hell-Lord and Unaritu. They're pretty much just reskinned copies of enemies we've seen already. I guess I'll leave it in, it didn't really matter. Yeah, there we go. Here's all your electricity, Origin! Show these bitch tits what's going on! Oh shit, cause it's teleporting and junk. Oh yeah, I love that, man. What? Oh. Alright, so we killed those guys. They're not too tough, I mean, you know, compared to some enemies, I'm sure. Anyway. I don't know what I'm talking about. So we're keep going down into the deep dark abyss. What's an ice child? What the fuck is... These are some creepy ass monster names. You notice they save all the best monster designs for the shit hardly anyone sees. I think that's like kind of a messed up way to design things. Ah, I thought it was gonna... Ah. Come on. Fucking ice children! They're using their ice powers to just, like, feel me up at night. You're the reason I have boner problems. Poor Classy's taking out all of his anger and shit on these poor little girls. Like he does with Mint, but in a different way. In a different way. Oh, Classy, you are a monster. What is this? What? Alright, so apparently there is a reason not to use that down here. But whatever. God, I can't believe that shit. Alright, so I'm gonna just display only the new boss fights and then I'll start cutting them out, I promise, don't worry. And I guess we found out why you don't use indignation down here. I have a feeling ice children are gonna be like my bane for some reason. I have no idea why. Alright, gonna cut it out. Alright, now there is no doubt in my mind the music is definitely being distorted. You can hear it very clearly. Listen to that shit, man. That's not even funny. Alright, so... What's new enemy? Oh, no. Yeah, it actually is. I don't think we've seen this one before, but I have seen it before. Like, I've played this game before, so I know I've seen that enemy. But I don't think you guys have, so I'm gonna leave it in. Because big feet. Let's capture us a big feet. We'll cut off his feet and put him on display and release him back into the wild. What the fuck? What are you using? I think... Is he like poking me with ice spikes or some bullshit like that? What is this crap, man? Oh, that's nice. Alright, so he enters an impenetrable stage of some sort. I call bullcrap on your cloister-like exoskeleton. Stop doing that! Alright, so apparently only magic can protect him in that hit him in that mode. Bitch. Oh, there we go. That was nice. That was sexy. And we got ivory tusks. I don't know. I guess those things used to be elephants or some shit. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna give him one of those. Just because class mastering his abilities is quite important to, I don't know, let's say, for helping the world or something like that. I don't know. Veggies. I don't believe I like why are veggies this far down into Satan's bumhole or some shit like that. Alrighty.